Okay, let's read what Mrs. Cornett DM'd your boy Phil here while we were live on the air. We're not going to put it on screen. However, I'll just read it to you all. So she says, gobble, gobble. So I assume this is like a mass tweet out, and I'm just so honored that I'm involved in this. So she goes, happy holidays. And then she just lists a bunch of great Christmas movies: Die Hard, Gremlins, Trading Places, Boris Grinch, Charlie Brown Christmas, It's a Wonderful Life, The Man Who Came to Dinner, Bad Santa, all of the claymation puppet holiday. That's literally what she wrote. Silent Night, Black Christmas are in the queue for her and Jim Cornette. Round of applause for Jim Cornette, and a Merry Christmas to them as well. Round of applause to them. Happy holidays if you guys listening. Yeah.
Thank you. You buy. Boom.
So here's Dominik on O'Shea Jackson Jr.'s pod, and he talks about how he's the reverse Undertaker.
I need you to be able to go home with a dub, dude.
I'm 0-3 at Mania.
I don't like that.
Yeah, that's
I don't like that.
That's right.
Which is crazy.
It's insane.
Right? I'm going to be the opposite of the Undertaker.
Well, Dom, look at it this way. Sean,
that's actually not a bad idea, you know, because then when he's mega over babyface one day and then he finally gets that one win and snaps the Dom losing streak at Mania, I think that'd be sick.
Oh, for sure. And didn't Triple H lose like his first 4 or 5 Manias?
Hell yeah.
I don't think he won until he kept the title at 2000.
Damn, that's a good call too.
Shawn Michaels is known as Mr. WrestleMania. I think he has 9 more losses than wins at WrestleMania. So, you know,
but nobody cares about Shawn.
Says nobody cares about Shawn. Jesus, Dominik's
kid.
Yeah, he's so good.
I love this kid.
So WWE's Ivar of the War Raiders told Giga Chad Van Vliet that he's dealing with permanent nerve damage following his neck injury. He's like, so I'm pretty good now, to be fair. I do have permanent nerve damage and nerve pain in my hands, and that will never go away. That's something I live with. But as far as everything else, I've got most of my mobility back to my neck. It's a little stiff now because I have another herniation, but I still have a very good range of motion. I credit that to yoga pretty much. Dude, DDPY. It legit works. I did it. Dude. Yeah, it's legit stuff. Then all my strength is returned to my arms, so I have no problem there. But I just have nerve pain right now, etc. So shout him out. He's back. Tag champion. They put the straps on him. And hopefully we see something productive from this world tag title reign, because as much as I don't like to admit it, man, Chris Connor's been right. It hasn't happened quickly enough to where the tag divisions are sort of seemingly slept on a little bit, but I think that'll turn around.
Yeah, Triple H loves tag team wrestling, so
yeah, it seems like they're adding depth to it, and I like the Naomi Bianca stuff as well. That's really good shit, pal. How Naomi earned that other tag strap, and then when Jade comes back, there's going to be beef there, and I hope that we get like a Jade faction of girls that like sort of the baddies, like she had the baddies in AEW, something like that, where
but done right.
They're the ones who turn heel. Like even though Jade got attacked, she turns heel for some reason because of it or something like that. Like it's her villain origin story. Like obviously someone else is heel first. Like whoever it is, I don't know if it's Naomi. Is it Naomi? I think they'll accuse
I think
her
so.
But then Naomi has to go heel and
her character.
Yeah, but like Naomi as a heel, do you think that'll work? That's what I'm saying. Jade as a heel with like some gooners who can bump around for it. I think that would be better than Naomi a heel. Or does Naomi and Bianca go, we both did it and they're both heel? That would be crazy. They do a double swerve.
I'm with you now. Have Jade bring up the Metaphor girls.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah,
even though Lash Legend is like, I don't know, if I'm Jade, I'm like, damn, this girl's gonna take my position here. You know what I mean? Like Lash is impressive, dude.
Yeah, and her improvement is through the roof. She's insanely good now.
Here is Mark Henry performing his own theme song. Oh yeah, I love it. Oh. Somebody's gonna get their ass kicked. Somebody gonna get their wig split. Somebody gonna get their ass kicked. He's just on stage vibing. Beat him up, break his neck. Dude, I love it.
It was the best theme song.
Oh, dude, when 3-6 performed it on SmackDown, that was the coldest
Yes.
shit ever, bro.
Has there been more true theme song for anybody? Like, it's perfect.
Dude,
Like,
where he was just destroying people. That was amazing.
that was the best.
And the whole crowd knows it. It's just 6 words. Beat him up, break his neck. There you go. That's all you got to say.
People know the real words.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus, man. Hopefully there's no N-words in there and there's no white boys yelling that shit in the no, man. It was made for the Fed, bro. I like it. Omos, someone put in chat, Omos attacked Jade.
Oh, God.
Dynamite got 625K, NXT 708, and then Michael's just cooking, banging on the pans in the kitchen. Prayers for the Mysterio family. Rey Mysterio Sr. passed away today at the age of 66. Prayers up, best wishes and energies to the Mysterio family. And yeah, without this dude, there would be no the Rey Mysterio everyone knows today. That's know,
why it was Rey Mysterio Jr.
Yes, and Rey Mysterio Jr. went on to become, I think, inarguably the biggest luchador. Maybe like El Santo, you could argue, is like a bigger name, but like in his time, in his era, maybe he was more famous. I don't know. Like maybe he made more money than Rey, but like overall. But all I'll say is that in Mexico, but in America / like around the world, I would say Rey Mysterio is the most famous luchador with the coolest mask as well. Here's the problem with all these other luchas. You're never going to get a mask as cool and just digestible as Rey's version of what his grandfather or father is. Who's Rey Sr.? That's his uncle, actually, right?
His uncle.
Yeah, yeah. So his uncle's mask obviously inspired his, but his version, and you see the later version is basically what Rey did. But Rey's version was just so digestible for everyone. But yeah, best wishes and a legend, a pioneer. Without this man, there would be no REY. Who's that jumping out the sky? Mysterio. Here we go. Wrestle Ops. Tweet this out. A new WWE behind the scenes series is coming to Netflix in 2025. Nice. So Netflix promoted this. We're going to get a little behind the scenes series. I can't wait. Jake, what do you think it's going to be? Who do you think it's going to follow, or is it just going to be everyone?
I wonder if they're going to bring back, like, what was it, WWE 24 and like WWE 365 that were big on the network. And then they kind of they had a few on Peacock, but they haven't in forever. And I feel like this is why they're going to move all that to Netflix.
And they're going to showcase, they'll have an episode on Rhea, and then it'll catch you up throughout her career. Man, they've invested in some of these talents for so long, and now they're getting on this Netflix thing, and this is so big for them. And goddamn, it's just, you want to talk about that's good for wrestling and good for the talent. WWE cancels NXT Level Up, and they're doing lots of NXT house shows, and the talent are killing it on those. And there's no need for Level Up. Why have these matches on TV? Have them where no one can see them and where you don't have to put too much storyline into it. And I just agree. Get rid of this. I want to see less NXT, to be honest. Even though I love NXT, it's like some of these NXT guys do their best in NXT, and maybe that's a good thing. But we didn't see Leaky on TV and criticize all his matches. You know what I mean? We saw Roman Reigns. We saw a built product that had a machine behind it and a guy who's ready to carry the ball. So I don't know. Get rid of Level Up. I'm down with it. I'm okay with, hey, Raw's gonna go to 3 hours and SmackDown will be 3 hours, but there's no more Level Up. I wasn't even who was watching this.
John, and like you said, the house show reps, that's really what's good.
Yeah, I think that's better. Not being on TV.
I really agree.
It too. And then the Netflix, or pardon me, the CW show, the NXT studio show, is where you get your camera time and TV time in it. Working the hard cam, that's where you do that. And on all these house shows, they have cameras anyways, and they film everything, and they still have the camera guy go to the hard cam side and things like that if you go to house shows. But anyways, though, this is what I found hilarious to me. We covered this on PWT, like when Cena came back and did that press conference, we were laughing so hard at the press conference where Cena's like, yeah, I'm here to ask questions. And they're asking all these Bush League amateur mean nothing questions that just don't mean anything. And Cena said on that night, He goes, I'm here for 42 or more dates. That's what he said. And no one followed up like, oh, so you're on Raw like every week. And no one followed up with anything. He's just like, I'm here for 42 or more dates. Okay. How many weeks are in a year, Jake? It's a
52.
rhetorical question. It's a 52. Yeah, we all know, bro. Right? It's a goddamn rhetorical question. Well, the point I'm making is he's going to be there for 42 or more appearances, and there's only 52 weeks in a year. Holy, Cena's going to be there like all year. Why is no one asking him about this? No one's asking him about it. So then all of a sudden now, WWE EVP Chris Legentil confirmed John Cena will be a full-time regular in 2025 for his retirement tour, including international shows. Cena cleared his schedule for 2025 and plans to give it his all in his farewell run. We getting full-time Cena run. And that's awesome. But my response is like, here's the thing. We already knew this because when Cena took all the questions after the PLE, he said flat out, I'm scheduled for 42 or more dates. Maybe I up to 42 as well. It might have been 48. It was over 40 dates. We covered it.
No, it was over 40. Yeah.
Yes. He's like, it's 40. He named a specific number and he said, or more. No one asked him. I go, there's only 52 weeks in a year and not one dirt sheet journalist hack who's there asking questions followed up with, so you're saying you're a full-time wrestler week to week? So this is a non-story. That's what John Cena was trying to get these people to ask and talk about, because they're just like, oh, so around your filming schedule? And he's like, yep, I'm here 2025. I'm committed to WWE. Ask about, so you're on Raw, like you're gonna be there every PLE, you're gonna be full-fledged. They're just like, are you gonna turn heel? And all this mark, like, why would they tell you that? Why would anyone tell you if he's going to turn heel or not? That's dumb. That's part of the story why we want to watch. Yeah, I'm going to turn heel and beat up Cody for the title. Tune in next week because you don't know what's going to happen. Stupid, man. They just asked the dumbest. So anyways, to me, I was a little stressed out by, yeah, we already knew this, everyone. Not like at Elite Rockers, shout them out, but it's just like in general, how did anyone have to confirm this? He tried to confirm it. No dirt sheets. I don't know. We covered it. I snapped. I buried them all. Either way, full-time Cena 2025. Can't wait. Big E says he still hasn't received medical clearance, but is pain-free. What do you think about that?
Glad to hear he's pain-free. I've thought he should stay away from the ring. It's a smarter move.
Yeah. Well, let's get a yeet for his health. And hopefully he comes back, man. And even if it's not like to wrestle full time, imagine the next step is Xavier Woods and Kofi beat down Big E, or like knock him out, and then people come to Big E's defense, and then maybe he starts managing a team or something. Who knows? But yeah, I definitely am just happy to hear.
He's great at whatever he does.
Yeah, he's pain free now. So that was the thing he was struggling with, we know, but he hasn't received medical clearance. Okay. At least he can live his goddamn life and not, you know what I mean? That's a scary place. We don't want him hooked on pain pills or relying on any type of anything. So, yeah. Here's the WWE crew. This was amazing. Here's the WWE crew taking down the ring. We'll just watch this and look. Little Nate is here still to this day, helping, staying late, taking down the ring.
Here's the WWE crew taking down the ring right after an event, specifically Saturday night's main event. And do you see who I see? That's legendary WWE referee Charles Robinson. Seriously, what doesn't that guy do? If anyone should be in the Hall of Fame, well...
Dude, he should be in the Hall of Fame. He will be in the Hall of Fame. Legendary referee, doesn't age, timeless, literally and figuratively.
Yeah.
And the man is there helping. Like, he just loves his job. All you can ask for in an employee or someone who works in the entertainment business. You got to love it. It's taxing. It's demanding. You got to love that. Yeah, Little Nate ranks up there with me. Like him and Earl Hebner are probably like my two goats.
Yeah, and like Mike Chioda. I always loved Chioda.
Yeah, Chioda was good as well.
Getting in people's faces, he was great. He had that like New York feel.
And Nick Patrick, just nuclear heat with me, that guy.
Oh my God, yeah.
I couldn't stand like him getting involved in storylines and the way he'd whip his hand. Like he'd like whip his hand to the mat. Oh, nuclear heat. He reminds me, you know who should play Nick Patrick in a movie? Danny McBride.
That's dead on. That's dead on.
Dead on, man.
Yeah.
That would be amazing. So Bill Apter says, it has been erroneously reported on several outlets that Rey Mysterio's died. He has not. The original Rey Mysterio Sr., not the father of the current superstar, the Lucha Libre legend and uncle of Rey Mysterio. So, yes, a bunch of people. So, again, I was with family and someone asked me, oh, I heard Rey Mysterio died. And it was like, yeah, no, it was Rey Mysterio Sr. And they were like, oh, I saw actual Rey Mysterio. And it's like, no. So people botched that as well, trying to do the clickbait thing, I almost guarantee. Here is Drew McIntyre, who gets asked about AEW. And let's hear his response on AEW. And what a great shirt he's got, Mrs. Doubtfire, and like all these characters.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a great
It's all
shirt.
the Robin Williams characters.
Thoughts on the AEW current product? Yeah, I mean, I'm happy to watch all wrestling, especially when I'm off. You know, I was out that 3 months when one person called me the entire time I was out. And that's the chance for me to catch up on everything. You know, Impact, AEW, New Japan.
It's TNA now, Drew, you noob. No, that's what the gatekeepers do. Actually, it's called TNA.
An independent scene, and I'm just happy to see so many people that I'm friends with making a full-time living.
Okay, so this is the whole thing. Oh, he's asked on his thoughts on AEW. This is how WrestleOps words it, right? But no, he was asked about AEW, and his response wasn't, oh, AEW, I'm just happy that so many people are making a full-time living and making money. He put over every federation and compared AEW to Impact and all these other companies and said they're all doing great, and I'm happy they're making money everywhere. And so I just wanted to point that out. I mean, yeah, wrestling's booming all around. People are making money. And of course he's happy for that. But yeah, he just did the WWE thing, and good on Drew. He knows what he's doing. He's smart. But yeah, he just lumped AEW together with like Impact and all that. He's like, when I get home and I get a little bit of time, I get to catch up on everything and not just AEW, you know?
It wasn't the case when I was fired in 2014 and reinvented what it meant to be an independent wrestler. Using social media, as I still do to this day, at the top level. It's been going since 2014.
Jesus, why is the cowboy hat showing up on him?
I have no idea. I've never seen a TikTok live.
Me, man, that's just humiliating. It's like It's like forcing everyone into humiliation rituals, I swear.
To rebrand myself, to see how much the industry grew.
Oh my God. Drew, we got your next WrestleMania walkout gear. Yeah.
In those 3 years, and led to so many places, to so many people, and making a full-time living is awesome.
Drew the Dragon Steamboat.
Oh no! The fire comes out of his mouth like Jesus. That shit's hilarious. But yeah, here's Babyface, the OG, the OTC at the JDC hospital, visiting children to make their Christmas dreams come true.
Some fun celebration here today. Some fun celebration here today.
The U.S. title.
Awesome.
He's like, I would have brought my other one, but I got beat for it. So Bray Wyatt's statue was revealed at WWE World. So there you go. And I think we see these pop up in like key cities and shit. I think Jake was the one who threw that out there. But yeah, shout out Bray Wyatt, RIP. And round of applause for WWE news, ladies and gentlemen. That was WWE news.
Yeah, it just makes sense for those to replace Access from back in the day.